So being back to work and school can be a perfect time to find new ways to be productive. Clare Kumar is a productivity coach, easy for me to say, and she joins us with her favorite tools to keep our lives more organized and productive. Great to have you back on the show, Clare. How do you become a productivity coach?
Oh, good to see you, Tim. Well, I moved through being an organizer and then realizing, the corporate world needed me back and I needed to
Yeah.
think about productivity. It's been really driven, though, by my own need to calm my world down a lot and figure out ways to do that because I've learned that productivity is personal. And I have a trait called high sensitivity, which actually 1 in 5 people have. And it's a temperament trait. It's not a disorder, it's a normal way of being. 1 in 5 people have this way of being where their nervous system is kind of always on. It makes us sensitive to stimulation of all kinds emotional, physical, temperature, light, sound, you name it, we'll react to it. We are highly empathetic. We are emotionally responsive. So if we're well rested, we're cool, we're really self aware. If we're not, we'll kind of unleash a little bit. And we have great depth of processing, which means we are really creative. A lot of artists and creators are highly sensitive, but we can also kind of get stuck in an analysis paralysis. So I've really learned, especially through working with my clients as well, that productivity looks different for different people. And it's so important to find ways that respect your temperament and honor who you are in creating your environment, choosing the tools that you use. I've created a podcast, online community, and a quiz if anyone's curious about finding out whether they're highly sensitive as well.
Yeah, so everybody's a little bit different. There's no script when it comes to productivity. Are, is there a bigger demographic of certain individuals than others?
When you so high sensitivity applies across all populations. It's evenly split between gender. When we look at introversion or extroversion, we'll find that 70% of HSPs are introverted, 30% are extroverted. So we see quite a diversity even within that population. You'll find some highly sensitive people that love pastel colors and very calm stimulation. I tend to like the bold colors. So even when productivity is personal within a group of people sharing a similar trait, it shows up differently. So my big invitation is to have parents and their students and individuals really hone in what works for you.
Fuel smart is something you talk about. How do we stay well fueled?
Well, there's I always talk about nutrients per bite. We've got to fuel each cell with great nutrients. And one of the challenges is managing sugar because it's often infused in so much and making sure we get enough protein. So there is actually a new product you're going to start seeing on shelves now. It's already out there and it's Too Good. TWO Good from Danone. And it's a new yogurt, which is thick and creamy Greek style yogurt. And it's reduced sugar because in the process of manufacturing, they actually reduce some of the sugars that are occurring in the milk and they use stevia to sweeten. So you can make yourself a breakfast or add it into a lunch and have a great boost of protein and not worry about spiking your insulin in the day.
Okay, so that's going to help your morning routine. What else can you help boost the morning performance and getting going?
Well, I swim almost every day, so and therefore have to dry my hair every day. And I thought, it's worth looking at the different tools that we use. And I've always been curious about the Dyson Supersonic hair dryer. It's a beautiful machine. I was always compelled by the color. Look at that beautiful rich magenta color. It comes in a bunch of colors. But what I love about it is the engine is actually in the handle. So I talk a lot about comfort and ergonomics and paying attention to tools that you like to use. So with the engine in the handle, that is a very balanced dryer. You can hear it. It's on par with the dryer that I bought specifically because it's a quiet model. The power is consistent, the heat is consistent, so you're not going to get fluctuations which might damage your hair. And because the engine is in the handle, it's a short barrel. It allows for all of these different attachments to just click on magnetically. So you can, no matter what kind of hair you have, you can find a comfortable way to dry your hair with even heat, minimize damage, and just change your experience. And if you like pink, well, knock yourself out.
There you go. My wife has one and it really helps her out. ClareKumar.com, happyspacepod.com. Great to have you back on the show, Clare Kumar. Have a great day. See you tomorrow, y'all.